Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly forecast. Now this is for, oops, huh, huh. Looks like you are going to be working in something, and some of you will be finding a new work. Some of you will also be finding a solution, or you will be piecing out the puzzle. Okay, so good for you, Virgo, because your last week's forecast is really a disaster. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Some of you will be resigning, but then you will be moving to a new place, new company, new job, or new position, which is, I feel like some of you will be taking this as a temporary thing. Some of you will be like, I can stay there. I can stay here until, I'll be able to find a different kind of option. hmm All right. Now, you will be faced with a very tough choice. And it seems like things will be swirling around and things will be turning in for the better. Okay? Now, you know to yourself that you really needed this job, but then you can't really just keep on swallowing your pride and just keep on be quiet and just like rumbling your feast and something like that. And you're gonna be like, like you're gonna be throwing up the hat. And I've had enough. You will be walking away, but then you will be walking through another open door. That's a good thing. Now, you will be traveling for a little bit, and I feel like it will be a little bit further from wherever you are. Although, financially, you're going to be a little bit battling this with yourself, and you feel like it's a little bit either it's 22 minutes or it's 20 minutes more than your original travel or from the from your place. Let's say, for example, from your place to your current work right now, you're only traveling for 15 minutes or 30 minutes. With your new job, it seems like you will be traveling plus 22 minutes. So, whatever the distance will be, I feel like it's going to be like less than 40 minutes or less than an hour, let's say. Okay. But at least that it will be, it's going to be worthwhile. And at least you're not going to be vacant. You're not going to be worried about your finances, and you're not going to be worried about what's going to happen to you. Now, you will be facing some scrutinies with this fire sign that will be driving you nuts and that will be driving you to the edge of your temper, into your patience, and you feel like you'll be saying a lot of things that will not be, that is not really permissible for you to say, especially that it's going to be your boss or one of your bosses. Now, you can't really seem to just be quiet about this because this person is really pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. And however you're going to be reacting this week is exactly what they want you to react, so that they will have an issue that, so that's your, that's not really allowed here. You're breaking the policy. You're like this, you're like that. So they're going to be intentionally pissing you off, or intentionally just provoking you, to do the things that they want you to do. So even though that this is already something that's that's already expected, you will be coming up with a better solution. You'll be very dissatisfied, you'll be very sad, and you'll be disappointed because you have put so much effort into this, into this company, into this position, just for you to get retained. And you have tried to, you have tried your best. You try to put your best foot forward, and still, you still get politicized. So it seems like it's really time for you to move on. There's no point in holding on to something that you feel like it's already pointing you into a different direction, and you should be able to, to thank these people that's been pushing you out of the door, because it means that there is something that is much better that awaits you. Okay, now financially, I feel like you will be talking to an air sign, which is, this is going to be your immediate boss, and then there is another air sign woman that is higher than this person, than this man, and this is the one that you really need to be careful of. She's very perfectionist. She keeps an eye on everything. She doesn't appreciate ass kissing, and she doesn't like it when somebody is playing tricks on the company or in her, especially that you're going to be a newbie. Things will, be smoothing out a little bit. There will still be some worries and traumas, because of what happened to you or what's going to happen to you in your current workplace right now. But then you will be changing your ground. You'll be changing your environment. You'll be in for a much better, healthier, but a little bit stressful environment. So I feel like this point, you will be learning how to save your money. You'll be learning how to curve down your money, and you will be making a much better turn. Well, for the best. I don't feel like you will be gonna be that stingy, but I feel like you will learning how to maximize your opportunities. Let's say, for example, that while you're working and while you have a lot more money right now, try investing it into something else so that when something happens, you will have something to fall back on. You're good at handling your finances. It's just that sometimes when it comes to love, this is what really ruins your stance, or this is what really ruins your foundation. You will be able to find the right kind of solution, the right kind of plans. Okay? And I feel like you will be able to find a solution to your money problems. I don't feel like you'll get delayed in your house payments and stuff like that. But then some of you will be opting to big drinking spree, and you're gonna be, drinking a lot. But it's not gonna do you any well. Even if you get drunk and when you wake up and when you're already sober, what good would it do to you? It's just gonna give you a headache and what do you call this, like a hangover. All right, so try to get a grip of the situation. It's not really as bad as how it seemed to be, but this is like a big transition that you're going to be in, which is, you've already had the cue. You should have read the signs in the past that this is what you're supposed to be doing and this is what you're supposed to be going for, but you're refusing because you get too comfortable with the idea. You already get too comfortable with how things have been going, and you feel like, I don't like changes. Why do I need to change? Why do I need to change my job? I'm already happy. I'm contented. I'm receiving my paycheck every month. I'm able to pay up to date with my bills, with my house rent, and everything else. So why should I do this now? So when there are some changes that's really about to happen and you're refusing it, the universe is the one who will be finding a way on how for you to really act on it. All right. And this week is definitely the time of action, manifestations, and a wake up call, for you to utilize your resources. This is just like a wake up call. I don't feel like this is something that you need to be a little bit more afraid of. All right. So if last week it was really like horrendous for you, it was really like, like a very horrifying week, and you don't even want to remember about it. You didn't even want to think about it because by thinking about it, you're so afraid of attracting the same kind of energy again. Now, will it be happening again in your future job? I feel like if you will not be learning your lesson, especially if you always feel and think that you're the victim in a situation, okay? Um, you need to really outgrow that, all right? And I feel like you will be working with another fire sign as like your, somebody who will be training you. Aside from your immediate boss, and aside from the other boss, the higher boss, the boss of your boss, there is going to be somebody who will be your mentor. And I feel like at this point, you will be much more guarded. You'll be much more, much more, what do you call this? Attentive and walled up. All right. Now, be very careful with the water sign that will try to swoon you and will try to charm you and will try to make you believe that they're your friend, because it seems like this person is a liar and will just leave you in the dark. All right. Be very careful in trusting too much. I mean, you will get your financial stability, but it seems like at this point you really need to fight your way through it. You need to prove yourself, and right after that, you need to move on and do not think of the past. The more you think of the past, the more you keep on jumping back and forth from the past and then now, and then you will be like, before it's like this, now it's like that. If you will be, well, there's nothing wrong if you're going to be optimistic, but if you'll be overly optimistic without being careful and without learning from your past mistakes, then same pattern might happen again in this new job of yours. All right? As long as you're not learning your lesson yet, and as long as you're trying to refuse to learn the lesson, same things will just keep on happening over and over and over and over again, until that you will just backtrack and think, where did I actually go wrong? What is it exactly that I need to do in order for this whole thing not to keep on recycling itself? Okay, so I feel like you'll be able to resolve this, and you'll be really able to, find a way, okay, on how to get through this. It's only a matter of learning and growing up. All right. And don't point your finger into someone else just to put the blame on them, because it's not really right. Okay. So, anyway, that's it for you for this week, Virgo. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone or live on the calls, just go visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.